Hey there guys, what's going on? It's Alex and I'm bringing you a game of Search and Destroy on Wasteland. I know this is probably, I think, my third or second, I'm pretty sure it's my third though, video on Wasteland. But it's particularly interesting. It's got a good score, kind of as always for Search and Destroy. And I do some pretty neat things in this game, so I thought you might want to see, and I'd like to do some commentary over myself. So I started out using the AK with silencer. Just to see how it was, because I see lots of people run AK-47 and cold-blooded classes because the AK has good damage. You can run cold-blooded with like SCAR classes and TAR classes, and then put silencers on them, and they're normally pretty good. And I didn't put a cold-blooded on. I kept stopping power on, I think, but I just wanted to see how it would work out. And you see there, instead of just running directly to B, or into those little holes that I normally run into right here. Instead, I kind of like laid down for a while to see if my snipers could pick off some of the enemies. Here I knew there was a sniper behind that tank right there, and I chucked some stuns. One bounced off the tree and actually got me, but I think I got a hit marker on him, so I know he's somewhere back there. But I think the amount of time that I was just kind of staring right at him with the tunnel vision, I didn't really notice that he moved over here, or that could be a different guy, but I noticed some guy behind the tank. I'm very fortunate he didn't take me out right there. Crawl to the left a little bit just to try to avoid his fire and reload, and friend picks him off for me. See you guys over here, but I got too late, and some other guy picks him off, but whatever, as long as we got him. And I'm creeping over to the left side over here, and I want to get a plant off immediately because it looks like my guys can get there and respond relatively quickly. But I hear the Claymore or C4 Claymore combination, which is actually a pretty good combination. Especially when people shoot the C4 or shoot the Claymore and the C4 goes off and they didn't really see where it was. That's just a good strategy. But it's kind of time consuming to put it down, and I don't really like that kind of stuff. I don't like being patient in that kind of way, like setting up traps. Like I'll put down Claymores, but I'm not going to use one man army and switch to C4 and put that on then. That's just not worth it. That's not worth my time. But as you see there, worked perfectly for them. They were able to get a kill on me and get the bomb somewhat into their territory. But either way, I'm pretty sure we won the first. Yeah, we won the first round. And I didn't speed up the part after where I died just because there was really nothing left and there's no real reason to. And second class, I wasn't satisfied with the accuracy of the gun because I'd had to do a lot of long range shooting against those snipers. So I switched into my ACR red dot set, not using a silencer because I just figured I'd like to have a good sight on it, and that's pretty important to me, is having that good sight on like a really accurate gun like an ACR. I talk about that, like having putting red dots on guns like the M4, the FAMAS, like the ACR, and then it doesn't become as important with like the guns like the SCAR and the TAR, where their sights are actually very, very good. And yeah, but I talked about that. And see, I know there's a guy back there, and this guy comes in and just quick scopes me, so I want to see what happened. And it's just a clean, nice quick scope, and he got me pretty good. So I think I'm just kind of like can think about what to switch to at this point. And you see here, I speed up this because it'll last for I think a minute or so. Don't you guys have to sit through and watch that, so speed that up. We actually end up losing this round. I switched back to my ACR, it looks like, but I don't think that's what I used. No, it's not. I switched to my TAR with the silencer on it, which is a great class. The TAR is a great gun to throw a silencer on. You see, you sleight of hand, cold-blooded, and ninja, and just have to avoid those early noob tubes because I really wouldn't want to get taken out right off the bat by a noob tube. That's just not fun for me at all. So I run to the right this time. This is really an orthodox of me. I just wanted to try something different, and I try to avoid those snipers in the beginning. And I'm using cold-blooded because I don't need stopping power, just because the TAR has such good power. But I see that there's a guy up here who's taking shots. Get him. That's one guy. And noob tube misses me barely over here. So I walk around the corner, sprint around the corner. See, there's a guy with the noob tube, the guy with the sniper. Reload my gun real fast and see another guy. So that's like 4 kills really, really fast. That's great. I got my UAV. I'm 1 kill from a predator. Predators on Wasteland, really good. And it's really hard for them to find cover. So even me, who misses lots and lots of predators and lots of opportunities for Harriers and that kind of stuff, I don't mess up right there. And right now I have the UAV, and I'm just 1 kill away from getting a predator. And I unmuted them just to see kind of what their reaction would be. I kind of tell a lot about people by what they say on the after lobby after the round was over.
Half time.
And I don't know, they seemed kind of confused, and they were just talking to each other. It seemed like they were having a good time, so whatever. Halftime, now we're on defense. This is kind of the way I prefer it, because I can get there, or I can get into the holes, the underground tunnels a lot faster. So, calling my UAV after the time is enough time's elapsed. Just aim down this little thing, and it looks like these guys are coming really hard right here. There's one guy who's really pushing this side of the tunnels. Like, wait for the pop set up, and I shoot him down. Try to call my predator to mess up, and I call it now. And really hard for them to escape me here, but this guy almost does. He goes inside the house and thread the needle and put that thing in there. So shoot a little bit, and I saw a guy come from that side of the tunnel, and I pick up my Harrier. Really not worth using right now, just because I'm pretty sure just because we've taken out so many of their guys so far. I don't want to waste it on this round. So I'm just gonna play normal and play conserved. Use these tunnels to maneuver safely back and forth and check both bomb sites. Try to stun that one, see if you can die on it. It's a good technique, and just don't want to get killed. Put that claymore there because I saw a person's claymore there, and I thought that if I popped out, because he was actually fairly close, but I thought if I popped out, he definitely had the advantage on me. Didn't want that to happen. So I see there's a guy right there, and I take him out real fast, and you know, I'm just gonna go for the defuse right now. I think there's one guy left, and I'm just gonna go for the defuse as fast as I can. I don't want to get killed. After I go defuse, looks like there were actually two guys left, but I'm able to pull off the defuse without them killing me. So that's great. Just remember, sometimes it's better to just kill the guy nearest and then go for the defuse. I mean, it works quite often just because people normally aren't too vigilant about watching the bomb once it's been planted. They pay more attention, more so when watch, but never mind. I don't really know what I was actually saying there. So yeah, I'm tired right now. So my Harrier got a kill. That's great. Wasteland, it should be pretty effective just because everyone's out here with them. But some guy pulls out a stinger. I guess probably a stinger. Takes out my Harry, so it has limited effectiveness, and now I'm slowed down to my opening route because I had to use the kill streak. And I won't let it slow me down though. I'm gonna go up here, probably place a claymore. Yep, I placed the claymore right there. Just try to get any kills or in a warning alarm if some guy comes through there. And I thought that was a guy right there, but nope, it's just my own sniper messing around. 316 up there, practicing for when he gets a game-winning kill. Practice makes perfect, so good for him. And here I'm just checking, pulling out the select menu to see who has dog tags next to their name, which means they're dead. So just checking to see who's still alive and who's not amongst the living anymore. See red dots really, really close to this guy actually. And I tried to single fire him, but I just don't know where he went. And I'm being cautious because he's gonna have the advantage at range if we get into a gunfight. So I really don't want to get stuck out here too long. I actually get some good hit markers there, but not really willing to pull my head back up there and just give him a shot again. Although I probably should have pursued it more, pursued the kill a little bit more, and maybe gone out there with the stuns after I threw him the stuns and tried to get him. But I just expected him to kind of be aggressive after he didn't get me right there, and come around the corner on his own terms, or come around the corner, and then he could be, you know, on my ground, and I could kind of be prepared for him more so. And just snipers frighten me nowadays. They've actually gotten pretty good. I mean, I see lots of guys running around with interventions, and you know, they're easy to pick on. But some of them are actually gotten really good at quick scoping in general. Like I don't think they'll ever be you know, truly as effective as like some guy with an ACR, but they've gotten pretty good so that they're, you know, pretty decent. So I'm pretty impressed with that. I see a guy trying to get a plant off right there. Take him out. And I think here I'm the last man alive, and I only need to hold or stay alive for 2 more seconds, but I can't. I get killed, so that extends the game, and gives them a chance to get back into it. Whereas if I just survived like 2 seconds longer, which was what I was trying to do, just trying to run away, I was gonna duck down right there, but quick scopes him first. I'm gonna try to lie down and just wait out like 1 or 2 seconds, and then that would be the game. That would be game over since they hadn't had a plant off. But since they were able to get me, which is too bad, we're forced to play a few more rounds and give them a chance to actually get back in this, which is really not what I wanted to do at all. But that ended up being what happened. So just going back into the tunnels that I always use as kind of camping grounds and just kind of waste some time off the clock. going back to plant that claymore there, just hoping he can give me a kill at some point. It's really not the best claymore spot since lots of people can see it, but I figured if anyone dropped down into the tunnel from the sides, which they often do to try to ambush people or surprise people when they come in, that they get a claymore to the face, and that's really what I was going for. Although it didn't really work as I expected it would. Here I pulled the G18s, and it's just love how long I could shoot them for. They shoot fast, but you saw that the duration that I had while I was putting bullets down that guy was actually fairly long, so that just shows the dependence kind of I have on the G18s. And really, truth be told, I'll bet like half my kills in Search and Destroy actually come from G18s. Like, it's a surprising amount, because I do lots and lots of close range stuff with G18s. Clearing buildings, they're just really effective. I mean, if you're still playing Modern Warfare 2, switch your secondary to G18 Kimbo. It's awesome. It takes a while to get, because you have to run around with one, which is really, really bad, and get 75 kills to unlock a Kimbo. But it's definitely worth it. It's the best secondary, I'd say. And just wonderful. So, try that out. And saw that guy right there, and he was actually the last guy. I didn't really know that at all, but pop out, saw him, and took him out. And my final score in this game is great. It's 14-3, so 14 kills, 3 deaths, and an assist. And I think I got like a defuse or 2 in there, so that's also good. Both playing the objective and getting kills. So thanks for watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe to my channel. Do all the things I normally tell you to do, and have a nice day, night.
What does the 2RE mean?
That's the size of your motor. It's 4 liter inline.